we saw both Karmelo Anthony's mom and dad coming into the courtroom while we were on a very unexpected extended lunch break. And I think that was another clue that we said, well, what's really going on? I mean, I think we ended up having a 2.5-hour lunch, which is extremely unusual, especially in a court.
In this courtroom.
Where you have a judge that doesn't play around. So when we walked in, finally, after I think 2.5 hours, very unclear about what was getting ready to happen, I walked in personally. I certainly saw Karmelo Anthony's parents looking, sort of very serious, very somber. And I also walked in and I saw Karmelo Anthony look, sort of sitting straight ahead, very serious, very somber. And I saw Mike Howard put his arm around Karmelo Anthony before things got started. It looked like he said something to him. I don't know what he said.
So does that tell you this decision happened probably during that break? And let's clear the air here. This decision is not Mike Howard's decision or Toby Shook's decision. Whose decision is it to testify?
I'm so glad that you asked that question. 100%, 100% the decision of Karmelo Anthony, not his parents, not his attorneys. It is only him that can decide whether or not he wants to get on that stand and testify in his own defense. And so, I mean, I do think always in any defense case, whether or not your client testifies is a game time decision. You cannot you can have an idea, but you cannot make that decision beforehand because you don't know how the trial is going to go. You don't know what witnesses are actually going to come in, what evidence is actually going to be admitted, what you actually are going to have to challenge inside of your defense case. And so you cannot say, okay, for sure, 100%, my client is going to testify. You can't make that decision ahead of time. So I agree with you, Jobin, that the decision on whether or not Karmelo Anthony was going to testify, him making that decision alone, literally took place in those 2.5 hours.